Good morning, friends. I am Dr. Shanmukh Rao, lecturer in Commerce, Government College Autonomous Rajahmundry. Today we deal with Human Resource Management Module 1 and 1.4, lesson number 1.4. Okay, the role of HR executives. So, the role of HR executives is discussed here today. The role of HR executives may be analyzed as follows. One is as a specialist. In HR executives, as a HR executives, they can be playing as a specialist in the human resource activities. Human resource activities right from the HR planning, job analysis, recruitment, selection, training, induction, orientation, whatever the in all aspects, welfare activities, all these things, he is the specialist. He is also be concentrated on the various HR activities, and that means he is expert. He can be given the suggestions, he can be given the solutions wherever the problem is arises simply. This is the first role he can be played. And another one is as a information source. Human resource manager is HR executives or the human resource manager, they can be playing as a source, information source. They can be provide the information whatever it is required to the organization. So, the example, in corporate plan, the organization may be expected to producing this much of the quantity at present. In future, it may be increasing. Due to increasing the productivity, how much of the human resources are required and how much it is already available, and maybe the that means the surplus or excess of the production, it may be meeting the internal needs or the external needs. All those things, information it can be provided. So, whenever the organization is preparing a plan for the future, automatically these people also be providing the information and to take the right decision in the corporate level. So, HR executives, they can be playing that role also. One is specialist. As a specialist, he can be given the advices, one, and second one is he can be providing the information to the various whatever the section of the people whenever it is required, and even though in the corporate level they can be providing the information. And another one is he is also be playing as a change agent, changing the technology, changing the environment, changing the situation. Automatically we must be upgrade, we must be updated, unless otherwise we cannot be survival in the market. Changing the technology, all other competitors, our competitors, they can be new technology, they can be adopted. Once they can be new technology adopted, the cost of production is very less. They may be offered a low price of the product with high quality to the customers. The customers, they may be attracted to that product. So, we can be losing our market. So, we also be changing the technology. Automatically we can be adopted in advance when you compare with the our whatever the competitors. Then we can be receiving the advantages. That means wherever the change it is required, the HR manager, they can be slowly mold the people. The existing, the human being nature is they cannot be changed as it is. So, the HR manager, he can be playing as an agent to change the people, to changing the technology, changing the situations like that. So, example, during the COVID situation, the environment, the situations, working conditions, everything it can be changes. So, we also be upgraded, we also be given the suggestion to maintaining the safety and protection things for while they are doing the activities, while they are doing the job in the organization without affecting to the COVID. So, wearing the mask, gloves, using the gloves and some other equipments. That means he is ready to changing the situation, changing the technology, changing the whatever the environmental, all those things he also be adopted, and he can be mold the people to upgrading the changes in the organization. This is the another role they can be playing as a HR executive. And another one is as a controller. Human resource executive, he can be playing as a controller. Whenever there can be problem is arises, first of all he can be appeared, first he can be playing the role and he can be controlling that situation, controlling that environment first, and whatever it may be, whether it can be comes from the management side or comes of any problems comes from the worker side, he can be playing as an whatever the mediator, he can be playing as a middle person, and he can be controlling that situation, and slowly he can be solve that problem. So he is the controller. So whenever the and suppose in case of the organization, the employees productivity it can be decreases, how to we can be increasing the productivity? He can be taking the controlling measures, he can be providing the training and development programs to enhancing their capacity, production capacity. By way of that, he can be reaching the organization goals, and the whatever the goals it can be provided to the HR executives. So he is also be playing as a controller. And another one is he is acting as a liaison man, liaison person. That means he can be acting as a mediator, mediator in between the management and workers. Whenever the problem it can be arises between the management workers, he can be acting as a liaison person to solve or suppressing that problem as early as possible, unless otherwise it can be impacting on the productivity, it is impacting on the organization, whatever the goals and objectives. Because of that, he can be playing as a mediator or the liaison person. Sometimes any problems it may be arises between the unions, worker unions, different unions also there, between the unions or between the workers, any problem is arises, between the departments, any problems is arises, he can be acting as a middle person to solve that situation or controlling that situation or that environment as early as possible to mold them into a productive manner. So this is the another whatever the role they can be playing. That means he is also be acting as a liaison person between the management of our workers, or the between the workers, or the between the trade unions, or the between the departments, and wherever it can be problem is arises, he can be appeared and he can be acting as a middle person. So this is the another role they can be playing. First one is he is acting as a specialist, he is acting as a information source, he is the change agent, he is the controller, he is the liaison person. And another one is as a housekeeper. So he can be maintaining books of accounts according to the HR, whatever the wage agreements, whatever the wages they can be offered, every records they can be maintaining in the proper manner. Whenever we can be given the training and development programs to the which class of the people, and how many people they can be covered, the people who are not covered the training and development, not only the training of relating with the work orientation, but also some other whatever the programs. That means the employees may be trained in regarding with the whatever the safety measures or the first aid treatment. So some people they may be covered, some people may not be covered. In such case, any accident is occurred, first aid is very much important. We must be given the training and development program, whatever the regarding to the training, regarding to the first aid program. So like that, what extent it can be covered, what extent it is not covered, like that he can be keeping the books of accounts, the levels of whatever the covered. And he also be acting as a, that mean wherever it can be problems it can be arises, everything it can be neat and clean, or environment is workable, or environment is neat ga unnaya leda, ivanni kuda chuskovalsina responsibility HR manager. A small any accident it may be occurred, a small thing, నీట్గా క్లీన్గా లేకుండా ఉండడం వలన, ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ అంతా చెత్తగా ఉండడం వలన యాక్సిడెంట్ అయ్యే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంది. ఆ యాక్సిడెంట్ వలన దే కెన్ బి అంటే that mean paying the lot of money. That mean money means that mean they can be paying the pay whatever it may be. ఒక లైఫ్ను కూడా పే చేయాల్సి అంటే ఇచ్చేయాల్సి సాక్రిఫై చేయాల్సి ఉంటుందన్నమాట. అంటే ఏ స్మాల్ సిచ్యువేషన్ ఇట్ మే బి క్రియేటింగ్ ఏ బిగ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్. బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దట్ హీ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో బి యాక్టింగ్ యాజ్ ఎ హౌస్ కీపర్. Maintenance of the books of accounts, maintenance of the whatever the environment, maintenance of the whatever the working conditions, working environment, everything he can be look after. That means it is of safety and whatever the is also the part of human resource management. So he is also be acting as a firefighter. So HR executive is also be acting as a firefighter. Any problem is arises, first of all the person they can be appeared, HR executive is appeared. HR is that much of the important role in the organization, the responsibilities is more. So they, wherever the problem is arises, anything it can be occurred, first HR executives come forward and doing those activities whatever it may be arises, he can be as early as possible to solve. Sometimes he may be argue with the management in favor of the workers. Sometimes he may be whatever the argue with the workers in favor of the management to enhancing the productivity. Sometimes he may be argue with the management to providing the better facilities, better welfare conditions and working conditions. For that purpose he may be argue with the management. That means every time he is also be whatever the smoothly running of the organization, sometimes he is also be acting as a firefighter. So these are the roles played by the HR executives in the organizations. Okay, now we can be discussing about the qualities of HR managers. What are the qualities or the qualifications are required as a HR manager? We can be discussed here. First one is education qualification. What is the education qualification? Minimum qualifications are required as a HR executive or the HR manager. First one is at least a graduate in the recognized university. Minimum graduate. Along with he is also be qualified as a post graduation diploma or the diploma in HRM or the industrial relations or the labor welfare or the labor laws or the sociology or the social work or MBA in specialized in the HRM. Like that he is also be obtaining, in addition to the graduation degree, he must having the diploma or PG diploma in human resource management or the industry relations or the labor welfare officers or labor welfare or the labor laws or sociology or social work or MBA specialized in HRM. So along with degree he must having the PG level diploma or the PG post graduation degree relating with human resource management, sociology, social work, industry relations or whatever the labor laws. Next, he also be having the degree in law. In addition to the above, it is the desirable. So degree in law, any legal issues it may be arises while we are dealing with the HR, legal issues may be arises. Because of that we also be having that whatever the degree, it is added advantages. That means whatever the consequences it may be arises, legal obligations it may be arises, we may be solved. It can be possible to solve that aspects. Because of that he is having the legal degree. It is also be degree in law, it is also be desirable as a qualification as a HR manager or HR executive. That means HR executives must have the graduation plus post graduation or the PG diploma in human resource management or labor laws or the industrial relations or the sociology or the social work. And degree in law is desirable. This is the qualifications. And another qualities is personal attributes, comes to the personal attributes, is the intelligent. So, he must be acting as intelligent. So, he is wherever the problem it can be arises in advance, he can be identified and solve the things. It may be this type of problems, it may be arises, we can be identified in advance. That much of the knowledge persons are required. And competitive ability, the HR manager must having the competitive ability. Competitive ability person is also be required. Next to decisiveness, the HR manager, they can be ready to take the decision individually, cannot be depends. If you are dependent, the problem it can be increases. Wherever the problem is arises, as early as possible, it can be solved without any time taken. So, the severity it can be decreases. So, the decisions making capacity must having the HR manager. Next, another one is human skills to tackle the people, to interacting with the people. How to we can be attracting the people towards the work, that type of skills also be required. And teaching skills, sometimes we also be teach the workers, teach the people, teach the management according to the various activities. So, he is having that type of skills also be required. Next one is whatever the executive skills to execute the various activities in the organization, that type of skills also be required. Next one is as if that means management skills or the executive skills. Next one is leadership skills. He can be lead the organization, lead the human resource people, human resource in the organization. In any organization, HR manager, they can be playing the key role. 100 missions may be operated by the one person, but one person may not be whatever the lead the at least 5 people. 100 computers may be operated by one person, but 5 peoples may not be controlled by one person. That means he is also be having the leadership skills to lead the people in same track, in the one track towards the productivity of the organization. So, these are the personal attributes are required. Education qualifications and qualities of HR manager, education qualification and personal attributes. And another one is training and experience. So, HR manager, in addition to the personal attributes and the qualification, he must having the experience or the trained person. Unless otherwise trained person, he may be mishandling, it may not be properly handling the human resource, then it can be creating a big problem. Because of that experienced person, how to we can be interact with the people, how to we can be doing the various activities, it is also be clearly mentioned. So, we also be trained person, a trained or experienced person is also be required. Next, professional attitudes. Professional attitudes also be required. As a HR manager, these are the whatever the things it is required. We also be acting like this. This is the position. This is the status we can be maintained. We also be deal with like this. We can be acting like that. We is as a professionalism is also be required. These are the qualities of HR managers are required. So, in this class we also be discussed here the educational qualification and the qualities of HR manager. We discussed about the educational qualification, personal attitudes, training and experience and professional attitudes. So, this is the and that mean qualities of the HR manager. So, as per what of the first unit concern, 4 modules are completed. Okay, in this 4 modules are completed. Next we can be go for the second what of the chapter, second chapter, the second module 2. Okay, thank you for giving this opportunity.